Good evening, everybody, and welcome to this evening's Friday Night Live. Sadly, we have a couple of line of duty deaths that we need to discuss this evening. This handsome man is Deputy Sheriff Adam Heitman. Deputy Heitman worked for the Creek County Sheriff's Office in Oklahoma, and his end of watch was July 15th of 2026. He died from a medical emergency after apprehending a fleeing felon during an arrest attempt. Looks like there was a task force, U.S. Marshal Service, and other agencies were serving a warrant on a suspect. On July 7th, the suspect had fled law enforcement during a traffic stop and had been charged with assault and battery on a law enforcement officer at that time. And when officers went and attempted to arrest him, he fled. Deputy Heitman, with his canine partner Thanos, pursued the suspect, having to jump a fence, cross a creek, going through a field, and eventually apprehending the suspect. Once they got him back to the office, Deputy Heitman suffered a medical emergency less than an hour after the arrest. And despite life-saving attempts, he passed away that evening. The suspect, career criminal, has a pending DUI case and now is being charged with escape from the arrest. Deputy Heitman was a United States Marine Corps veteran and had served with the Creek County Sheriff's Office for 4 years. He previously served with the Kiefer Police Department, and his survivors include his wife and 2 daughters. Our hearts go out to the family, to the department, and to any of those officers that were involved that evening. Next is Deputy U.S. Marshal Michael Hansen. His end of watch was July 13th, 2026. All right. Deputy Hansen was shot and killed while serving an arrest warrant on a fugitive in Alexandria, Louisiana. This one, actually, I saw a lot of media attention on this one. This one was pretty bad. Approximately 3 p.m., members of the U.S. Marshals Violent Offender Task Force and deputies with the Rapids Parish Sheriff's Department were attempting to serve a warrant for a man who was wanted for sexual battery. When they entered the home, they found the suspect barricaded in a bedroom. The suspect fired at officers, striking Marshal Hansen. The suspect, who had failed to appear in court, was apprehended after about a 3-hour standoff, and he now has been charged with murder. Deputy Hansen had served with the Marshal Service for 6 years and previously had served with the U.S. Border Patrol, Immigration Customs Enforcement, the Ocean Springs, Mississippi Police Department, the Mississippi Department of Transportation, and the Gulfport Police Department. He is survived by his wife and 2 children. If you have a moment and you're so inclined, let's send a prayer to cover their families, their friends, their partners, their departments over these tragic losses. These men are very young and definitely deserve to be within our prayers. So if you're just joining us, welcome. It's been an incredibly busy week up here with the fire activity. Waking up in the morning, it smells like we're sitting around a campfire, so it's been kind of entertaining a little bit. Fortunately, no one's property or lives are currently in danger, which is great. But thank you for joining me, and we'll move on here to Shadows Watch. In Shadows Watch, we have Canine Zeus, and Zeus died after being exposed to methamphetamine during a training exercise um, while doing a multi-agency training. Zeus found a narcotics bag that contained the methamphetamine, and as he alerted to the handler, the bag broke open and caused Zeus to be exposed to the methamphetamine. And despite life-saving measures, Zeus passed away on the way to the animal hospital, in Louisiana. He was 5 years old and had served the Elizabethtown Police Department for 3 years. So, always makes me sad to see the puppy dogs get injured and killed. Let's see. Jason still needs a kidney. If you're able to, please visit the UW website for potential donors. Even if you're not a match for Jason, you might be a match for somebody else. Jason is type A. Well, he's A positive, and that means that type A or type O blood types might be available or eligible for donating to Jason specifically. However, even if you have other blood types and you're selected, that could potentially move Jason up the list to get a kidney sooner. So even if you're not a match for Jason, please go to the UW website, and I'm looking for it. There it is, the uw.donorscreen.org, to see if you might be able to match somebody else. So, all right. So we have some upcoming events tomorrow. Myself and a few others will be at Lone Wolf Harley for the First Responders Appreciation event. It usually draws a pretty good crowd. They plan on doing some barbecue, some free barbecue. If you're a first responder, law enforcement, even if you're on duty, swing by, say hi, see the other vendors that are going to be there. There are going to be about 9 or 10 different vendors will be there. So if you need some new EOW swag, please feel free to drop by, say hello to myself or the team. We'll be happy to see you. And that is tomorrow. Here's the flyer for that. Looks like we've got Hounds for Heroes, the Bearded Veterans Club. Those guys are amazing. They do apparel. I've bought probably more than a couple of shirts from them because I like what they stand for. There are others. One that just signed is called New Beginnings, and they're a veterans outreach that help veterans that need some assistance. So come out and see us if you're in the area. We'd love to see you. So let's take a look back in time and take a look at some history. So a little flashback in history. Always kind of tugs on my heart to see these fallen officers. And I do want to mention one officer that I worked with quite a few years ago, John Kemp. His end of watch was in 2012, if I'm not mistaken. But great dude, and was a very heavy loss for us when John passed away. Just mention that. So hug your family, hug your loved ones. You never know when your time is going to come. And not only the heroes that work on the street, but even the family. Our time on earth is limited, and we just need to cherish the time that we do have, with our loved ones, with our family, with our friends, with those that are closest to us. So those of you that are close to me, you know who you are. I love you and I appreciate you. And let's talk about a couple more upcoming events. So this next week, so we talked about the first responders event. That's tomorrow. Next Saturday, we've been asked to participate with the grand opening of a place called the Flying Pickle here in Post Falls, and they're opening a massive indoor pickleball court event venue. But they've asked us to be a part of their grand opening, so we will have the memorial there. They are located in Post Falls. If you're familiar with Maverick, off of Best Avenue, off the freeway, they're located just to the north of the Circle K that's right there. I can probably get you an address, or I think the flyer might have an address. But yeah, so we'll be at the Flying Pickle. Super excited to join them. The owner is former law enforcement out of Boise. Family line is all law enforcement as well. So we're super thrilled to be a part of that, and we'll be happy to participate to promote their business. Next week also is the International Conference of Police Chaplains going to be held here in Spokane. Starting on Monday, they'll go through the week. The memorial will be there on display, and we will be there intermittently throughout the event. So if you want to come by and check out the memorial, it'll be there at the Centennial Hotel Monday through Friday this next week. Our summer calendar is filling up, which is great. There's another event, the National Night Out, hosted by the Kootenai County Sheriff's Department, which is located just right here in North Idaho. Tuesday, August 4th from 4 to 8 p.m. There'll be a bunch of different activities for the kids and for the adults. There'll be food. Haven't decided exactly what we're going to do, but we're going to have some giveaways at our booth. And by giveaway, I mean like the food kind of giveaway. So there'll be some food, there'll be some canine demonstration. The dive team will be there. Fire department will be there. The helicopter will be there. Looks like there's a dunk tank for canine fundraising and a bunch of other things. It's always a good, nice event. Bring out the family. It should be nice and warm. We're getting into the higher temperatures here, which is super cool. But yeah, bring out the family. Come say hi to us. We'll be at the Kootenai County Fairgrounds, where they normally put the carnival. So if you're familiar with that, that's where we'll be. Following that, we've got 2 events coming up back to back. the Moxie Hop Fest over in the small town of Moxie, close to Yakima. So we'll be there for 3 days from August 6th through the 8th. We'll have the memorial there as well as everything else. Please come by and say hi. Say hi to us. Look at the memorial. And we look forward to seeing you there. And then the following week, the memorial will be at the Klickitat County Fair in Goldendale from August 13th to August 16th. Should be pretty cool. We'll have raffle tickets available at both venues, at both events. So if you need some of those, just come by and let us know. That'd be great. And then, of course, our third annual golf tournament happening on the afternoon of August 14th at the Downriver Golf Course there in Spokane. It should be a good day to get out and enjoy the greens. Downriver is a pretty good course. It's pretty fun, and we'll all be there. You can sign up as an individual player, or if you'd like to sponsor a hole or some of these other options, that's available as well. We're still looking for sponsors to do the food and beverage, hole sponsors, where the $750 covers not only your sponsorship of the hole, but also 2 players of your choice. We can also honor any law enforcement that would like to come play. Some of them will get free admission. So if you'd like to sponsor any part of the golf court or the golf tournament, that'd be greatly appreciated. Feel free to reach out to the info at eowride.org and let us know what you would like to do. Before I go any further, please make sure to like and subscribe our channels on Facebook, YouTube, X, Instagram. Those are the primary channels that we use for socials, and your interaction is always super helpful. So thank you for that. Definitely appreciate it. Let's see. Looks like we've got some comments. Let's see what we got. Emery, heroes to more than they know. Absolutely. I totally agree. Eddie, hello. Good evening. I hope you're doing well, my friend. It's been a long time since I've seen you. Welcome. Glad to see you both. Okay, a couple other things to cover right quick on the calendar. The Cops and Kids Car Show on August 29th. In case you hadn't quite noticed, August is a very, very busy month for us. We've got a lot going on, which is spectacular. So this will be August 29th from 4 to 7 at Balfour Park here in Spokane Valley. Always a good time to get out and support the kids. We're always happy to do that. Most definitely. All right. Well, if you're in need of any new swag, shirts, hats, cups, we've got some new items in our store. Please stop by and take a look at what we have available. And all right. Let's talk about the raffle. The raffle, we are still selling tickets. Tickets are available all over the place. There's quite a few people that have books that can sell you tickets. Lone Wolf Harley Davidson has a book. Most of our EOW team has a book and are willing to sell you tickets. Just let us know. And if you're not in our area, reach out, shoot an email to that info@eowride.org. Let us know where you're at and what you need and how many tickets you want, and we will get them to you. All right? We will get them to you. $5 a ticket. You don't have to be present to win. The drawing for this will be on September 19th, locally here at Lone Wolf Harley, and that will be a live drawing. We'll do it live on the air. And what are you purchasing your ticket for? It's this beautiful bike right here. It's a 2003 Dyna Wide Glide. Beautiful bike. It runs really, really well. And let us know what we can do to get you some tickets. All right. Last thing on the calendar, and this is coming up in September. We've been asked by the family of Sergeant Krinke if we would be able to attend their memorial 5K run in Sheridan, Wyoming. So we do plan to be there on Saturday, September 26th, to honor Sergeant Krinke and his family and their community. Very much looking forward to that as well. Well, we can't do this without our sponsors, so let's talk about them. Valor Force Security Agency in the state of Texas. Fantastic group of people. Got to meet them a few years ago, and just wonderful, wonderful people, salt of the earth, and we're very happy to have them as one of our sponsors. Alliant Insurance, another high-quality company that we're very proud to have as a sponsor this year as well. Ongoing sponsor, I should say. They've been fantastic. The Chicago Lodge number 7 of the FOP, the Fraternal Order of Police, we thank you for your continued support. The Heritage Funeral and Cremation Center, part of the Fairmount Memorial Association. Great people, wonderful, wonderful parks that they have. Their cemeteries, they refer to them as parks, and they are absolutely gorgeous. Their grounds team, their staff, they're just all top notch. Great people, and we're very honored to have you as part of our sponsorship team as well. Lone Wolf Harley, I can honestly say I don't think we can do what we do without the assistance of Lone Wolf Harley. Greg and Holly are phenomenal human beings, and their business is one of the best in the region when it comes to supporting local nonprofits and just supporting the community overall. We thank you guys so very much for everything that you do. And Jewelry Design Center, maybe. Okay. Apparently we have a glitch. There it is. Okay, Jewelry Design Center, thank you for your continued support. If you've never been into their showroom, it's spectacular. It's wonderful. It's very northwest. They have locations to serve you in Montana, Eastern Washington, here in Spokane, and I believe they've opened another location in the Tri-Cities area. Thank you for all of your support as well. Advanced Digital Imaging out of Yakima, Washington. Greg and his team, phenomenal work. If you've seen the memorial, or you've seen the bikes, or you've seen our trucks or vehicles cruising around town, ADI takes care of all of that, and they do a phenomenal job and amazing work. And thank you, Greg, and your team. We absolutely appreciate everything that you guys do. And Let's see if we have any more comments in here. No more comments. All right. Okay. Well, I believe that's going to wrap us up for this evening. I did talk about the golf tournament and the sponsorships available for that. If you're so inclined, please reach out to us and let us know if you're interested in being a part of that. We'd love to have you be a part of that. Looking at our master sponsor board, we still have some of the golf holes available, and we still have some of the other sponsorship opportunities available as well. So if you're inclined to sponsor or be a part of the golf tournament, please let me know or let us know. You can send that to the info at eowride.org, and one of our team will get back to you just as quickly as possible. I do want to thank you again for joining me this evening. I do hope that you all have a safe and enjoyable weekend. Please stay safe. If you see a law enforcement officer out and about when you're around, it doesn't take anything to go up and thank them for doing their job. They do hard work, and we do want to appreciate them. Absolutely. So please be safe. Have a great weekend. No drinking and driving, and put the phone down, right? Put the phone down. Life's too short. All right. Well, for this week, I'm happy that you joined me, and I hope you all have a great weekend, and we will see you. Mandy. Mandy says, have a good night. Thank you, Mandy. It's always a great night with you. That's my sidekick, in case you didn't know. But anyway, all right. Well, I love you all. I hope you have a great evening. Until next time, take care.